Howdy champs, my name is Mohit and welcome back to part 2. In the first part I had actually shown you, in fact let me show that to you again, how the bulleted list comes from left to the right and then goes back from where it actually came, the left edge. And thereafter the 4 pictures come in one by one and the direction is alternate, so they alternate the direction, so 1 2 3 4 and from 4 back to 3 2 1. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do this project almost completely. So I'll use some code, I'll lose some code, and whatever code I'm going to lose I'm going to recreate for you. Let's see how this was actually done. Okay, so let's start deleting the code that we're going to redo all over again. So a delete out here, a delete out here, a delete out here. Okay, completely delete everything out here. Okay, see, so let's save it up. Now if I actually refresh, you're not gonna see anything at all. Okay, that's because all that we have in our HTML document is opening closing script tags that tie up to the JQuery library, and this is CDN, content delivery network. This happens off the internet. So this link, when you type it, or if you go to this link, if I say copy and if I just go to the link, you'll see that this link actually contains the JQuery library. Am I right? Okay, and in between the opening and closing script tags, right at the end of the body, I have a set timeout function. It's a little bit of jQuery JavaScript. That's it, nothing else. Okay, so let's recreate the project all over again. So UL containing li containing some text item number 3 into how many? I just need 3 of them, and tab. Now this is the way the code actually expands, and if you didn't understand how this actually happens, this happened because the Sublime Text, the code editor that I'm actually using, is Emmet enabled. Emmet is a code assist package or a plugin. Okay, save it up. Let's do a refresh. So you see item number 1 2 3. In fact, I made a mistake. This should be item number $. Dollar will expand as 1 2 3 tab. Yes, there you go. 1 2 3. Okay, very good. After the title tag, let me tie up with animate.css, the enormous CSS library, guys. Okay, so link colon CSS and tab, again Emmet and animate.css. So now we are actually tied up with animate.css, also tied up with the latest jQuery version. Cool. Now style tab. Now we're gonna have some internal embedded styles. Let's have some style going for the unordered list, the bulleted list. Let's say a width of 1000 plus a height of 500. Now this could be whatever. Okay, and the animate property. Rather, it's animation property. Cool. Guys, I'm not going to be using vendor prefixes like dash or dash before the animation property, or dash ms dash dash moz dash moz or dash whatever, simply because most modern contemporary browsers are now able to handle the animation property without any vendor prefixes. I'm assuming that you are using a modern browser, updated browser, right? And we'll just not do anything out here. We'll create the next rule, ul li. So basically li children of the ul, that is what it actually means. It's a child selector. Just say tab out here. Okay, Now how should we go about it? Let's use the font shorthand property, and let's say I would want a bold italic font, 28 px tall, and Palatino Lino type. Okay. Excuse me. Now why did it expand this way? Oh, this should be 1000. Okay, cool. Let's give it some margin left of, let's say, 100, just to indent it a little bit. Okay, cool. Now use the animation property. I have 4 pictures lying in my local site folder: potatoes, potatoes 1, potatoes 2, and potatoes, potatoes, potatoes 1, potatoes 2, potatoes 3.png, and the others are JPEGs. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna first give BG changer a name to the animation. It's a custom name. You could have given a different name. BG changer, background changer. Okay, over, let's say, a 16 seconds, after a delay of, let's say, a 16 seconds, and alternate direction, so 1 2 3 4 pics, and 4 3 2 1 pics. Pictures 1 2 4 4 2 1. The directions alternate. So animation name BG changer, animation duration 16 seconds, animation delay 16 seconds, animation direction alternate, and let's go with animation iteration count, or the loops, so the number of times it will run, as infinite. Run forever. And you need to define, using @keyframes rule, the BG changer. Okay. And let's define the keyframes. So let's say at 0%, I beg your pardon, I would want to see in the background image called URL, image called potatoes dot JPG, but no repeat. Okay, sorry about that, no repeat. Let's see if it affects anything at all. It's okay, things will appear very soon. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it 1 2 3 more times. Oh, the image just comes up after 16 seconds. This will be a 33, this will be a 66. Imaginary timeline, guys, with 4 keyframes, 100%. Let's save it up. This becomes potato 1, potatoes 2, potatoes 3, but a PNG. Okay. For the time being, let's keep the delay only 1 second. Later on we'll change it to 16 seconds. Let's see how this affects the browser preview. Is everything in accordance with the way I actually want it? Alternate, infinite, BG changer. 0%. Why is it not working? Guys, give me a minute to think. Okay guys, we actually figured it out and corrected the mistake. This was potatoes 2 not 1, this was potatoes 3 not 2, and this was potatoes 4 not 3, as I mentioned earlier. So just corrected the names. I went to the local site folder out here, animate.css HTML file, and checked the name of the pictures that are actually miswritten them, and now I've actually corrected the mistake. So it's all good now. Okay, which means you can actually see the images come in one by one. So this is picture 4, and it should alternate back to picture 3. Yeah, and 2. Yeah, and then back to 1. Okay, so let me change this the delay back to a 16 seconds. Okay, now if you don't want alternate, if you wanted normal, okay, which means 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, 1 to 2 to 4. You have to change the keyframes a little bit. I'll tell you how to do it. Let's change this to a 25. Let's change this to a 75. Rather 50. Beg your pardon. This can be 50. This can be 75. And you need to just copy this bit. Okay. Paste it out here like so. Just say 100%. Save it. Okay. Let's run the animation now. So it'll wait for 16 seconds. In fact, for the testing purpose, just let's make it 1 second. Okay, let's do a refresh. Just wait for a second. The first image comes, melts to the second image, then it melts to the third image, and then it should melt to the fourth image. Okay, then it should go back to the first image, so on and so forth. It should keep on looping. You notice the first picture and the last picture is the same because I want the loop to happen. That's the trick. And also tell you guys that you can actually see when you don't mention the animation timing function, it's actually ease. Ease means the animation slows down towards the end. Other values are ease dash in, ease dash out, ease dash in, dash out. You have something called steps, which I'm going to use right now, and you have cubic Bezier also. That's a little advanced. Right now I'm going to show you how to use steps. If I say steps and then say 1, so it will not happen smoothly. There will be no transition. It will be like snap, 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 and things will actually change. You understand what I mean by that? So if I say steps 1, okay, and let's see. So bam, bam. Do you understand? That there's no transition now. It just happens in one single step. Bam, 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 bam. That way. Image 3, image 4, and it should go back to image 1. It loops, guys, because I've kept at 100% and 0% the same image. That's where the looping actually happens, right? So let's keep it at steps if that is what you want. You don't need to mention normal actually. The direction is by default normal if you don't mention it. Okay, let's go back with 16 seconds out here. Let's save it up. Okay, and now I'm gonna add certain classes to the 3li item. So class, okay, animate. Now in order to use animate.css, it's compulsory that you use the class animated. This class animated. Okay, this sets the animation duration to 1 second, whatever, but it's compulsory that you should do it, which I've done for all the 3 LIs. I'm soon gonna do that. And next I need to use the class bounce in left, as well as my own custom class called delay1. Bounce and left will make it come from the left to the right and bounce. I'll show you how this actually looks. Delay1 class will tweak the animate.css and we'll have some custom delay going. So we'll have this out here as well. Rather, a Control Z. Let's copy this bit, paste it all out here like so and like so. Let's save it. Okay, cool. 15 minutes into the tutorial. Let's save it up. So we have the animated and the bounce in left classes inside animate.css. As I said, it's a compulsion. It's mandatory that you use the animated class, then bounce in left for the effect, and delay 1, delay 2. This should become delay 2 and delay 3. These three classes I'm going to create to tweak the delay. I'm going to show you what I mean when I say tweak the delay. I can affect the animation and delay it. So let's say a delay 1 means animation delay 1s. Okay, let's copy this bit. Let's paste it 2 more times like so. Oh, sorry. Copy and a paste and a paste. This will become 3 and this will become 5. Okay, so basically delay 1 is for the first li, delay 2 is for the second li, and delay 3 is for the third li. So I want all the LIs to bounce in from the left, but the first one should bounce after 1 second, the second one. So whenever an animation gets applied to the 3 LIs, it gets applied with a delay of 1 second, 3 seconds, 5 seconds respectively. Okay, respectively to the first, second and third li. And let's put in H1 out here. And let's say potatoes are almost a complete food. You can check the nutritional facts. Okay, let's do a refresh. Let's see how this actually affects. There seems to be some problem. Bounce in. Okay, this I think is a small b out here. It didn't matter actually. Okay, let's try it. Bounce in left now. Let's go again. Come on. Not working. What's wrong with you guys? I'm sorry. What's wrong with me, guys? Let's see if this class is actually there. Control F, bounce in left is there. Yeah, a small b, camel casing, copy. Delay 1, delay 2, delay 3. Don't need this extra bit of space. I'm stuck again. Animated, bounce in left, delay 1, 3 classes. So it should be bouncing in from the left hand side ideally. Okay, but it isn't. They all come in together. Why? I need some time to ponder. Pause. Okay guys, so it's working now, and I'm really not so sure what happened. I just deleted the classes one by one and just rewrote them and actually started working. I am really not so sure. So it's working. I'm gonna show it to you. See, the first one, second one and the third one gets pushed in. This is H1 and they go back. I'm gonna tell you how they actually go back. Okay, first of all, let me just put something meaningful out here. Spuds can help you lose weight. Yep, really. But they're not. It should be mashed, boiled, or baked, but not fried. It should not be chips. No. In the way the nature gave you. No added cream, no added fat. So no added fat, cream or cheese. No added fat, cream or cheese or even oil. Okay, use condiments, herbs, spices, sparingly. Save it up. A refresh. So spuds means potatoes. That's a slang. No added fat, cream or cheese or even oil. Use condiments, herbs, spices sparingly. On a vegan diet, guys, I'm actually losing weight, and when I feel hungry, I just take boiled potatoes. Just put some salt, some red chili, black pepper maybe, okay, and have it. So that's the way I control my binges, and at the same time I lose weight. So you see, this is working perfectly, just the way I wanted it. Now some of you may be wondering, it came in from the left to the right, we understand that, but how does it actually go back once it's actually come in? That's where the JavaScript jQuery actually kicks in. Okay, now that's a one-liner that I've actually used out here between the opening closing script tags. Set timeout function makes sure that a function fires after a 10 seconds of delay. Now this 10 seconds of delay is enough for the li items, all three of them, to actually get in from left to right, left to right, left to right. After that, the li items through the add class method get added a class called bounce out left that actually takes them back in the other direction. Now you may be wondering, if a class gets added to all the three items together, bounce out left, they should go out all together. Why do they go by one? Why do they go out one by one? And that happens, guys, because we have see, when you set a delay, no matter whether it's any animation, incoming or outgoing, appearing or disappearing, pushing in or pushing out, the animation delay will still be applicable, and that's the reason they go out. The first one goes out after a second, the second one after 3 seconds, the third one after 5 seconds. See that? So no matter whether the direction is from left to right or right to left, it has to follow the delay. So the delay kicks in after some time. Okay, so after 10 seconds you see the first one vanish first, after 1 second, then 3 seconds, and then 5 seconds the third one actually vanishes, and then the pictures actually come in one by one, and this is the H1. Okay, that actually should explain the project to you guys, isn't it? Okay, before I actually wind up, I want to tell you that just in case you guys want to lose weight, potatoes really, in fact, not only potatoes, if you be on potatoes and rice also, you're still gonna lose weight. See, nothing is wrong with potatoes or rice. It's just that the way they are actually processed. A potato is 500 calories per pound. Potato chips are actually 2,500 calories per pound. Nothing is wrong with corn, but then when it becomes corn chips, tortilla chips, or bingo mad angles, or what have you, you know, different kind of chips where corn is actually incorporated, then they put some sugar, some oil, some starch, and they fry it, and you have some, you know, Doritos, I don't know what you call it, bingo mad angles or Doritos, there's some funny names, you know, not funny names, actually I can't remember the names. I don't have these things, because and even if you have cornflakes, sometimes they remove the fiber, sometimes they add sugar. So if you have food as a whole food, as a complete food, the way the nature gives you, the way it comes out from the ground, the way it actually grows on a plant, not made in a plant. When it's made in a plant or a factory, it's actually processed, and when they process it, they add spices, condiments, sugar, salt, oil. See, corn by itself has a low caloric density, but when they turn it into corn chips, corn flakes, corn whatever, corn flour, the refined corn flour that you put in the Chinese soups, the caloric density shoots up. My rule is, while eating, look at the calorie density. It's less than 5, 6, 7. That's the magic figure, 5, 6, 7. See, any oil is 4,000 calories per pound. I don't take oil. I quit oil completely. Quit milk, quit dairy, any products that come from milk. So no saturated fats actually can go in, no cream can go in, right? And there are other reasons why I actually went vegan. because animals are friends, not food, first of all, and anything coming from an animal, I don't want it. It makes a lot of sense to me when I say that cow's milk is for its calf. उसने क्या ठेका ले रखा हमारा? Is it responsible for us? It's only responsible for its own child. Simple, isn't it? Why don't we get it? Okay, so a great weight loss strategy is, guys, as I said, potatoes. Potatoes are full of iron, full of fiber, but in the natural form, baked, boiled, mashed, not as chips, as fried items, not inside burgers, not inside your or whatever, right? I hope you get that. So guys, I hope you found this information useful, and I want you, if any of you are actually suffering from obesity, see, obesity is a symptom, it's not a disease. Whatever is making you sick is also making you fat, and whatever is making you fat is also making you sick. So there are certain factors that actually cause the obesity. Maybe food addiction could be behind that, and one of the ways to break the food addiction is to just have one food all the time for a long period. Potatoes is the best one, in which case, guys, I hope you found this information useful. You have a good day. Bye bye. Peace. See ya. And yes, please subscribe, please share the video, and please thumb up the video if you thought that I presented something useful. Please comment, that actually helps. Have a good day again. Bye bye.